Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Stephanie with the Women's Empowerment Network, and I'm here with Natanya, also a part of the network, and we're here for our weekly Women in Web3 call. We had our big announcement recently that we're going to be hosting the first Metaversal Women's Empowerment Conference. We're calling it Audacity, all about sparking the joy that will fuel big, audacious goals and dreams. And it's happening February 20, I have it on my whiteboard here, Friday, February 24th, 2023. So mark your calendars. We're working on the landing page, and we're going to have that live for the signups, just to get on the email list to get an invitation to register. So keep an eye out for that. And we're going to be sharing something with you today. Natanya is going to walk you through how to set up a Metamask wallet. So for those of you that don't have a digital wallet, have no fear. It is very easy. And I just want to preface it with, as we talked about this right before we went on, you do not need to purchase cryptocurrency in order to be able to join the conference. If you're already crypto savvy and Web3 savvy, then you don't need any of this information. But for those of you that are newbies, don't worry about it. You could create a wallet, and you can purchase your conference ticket in US dollars, and then your ticket will be what they call airdropped into your wallet, and that's going to gain you admission to the conference in the metaverse. Because when we're talking about Web3 and metaverse, the wallet is a big part of that entry point. So, Natanya, you're going to be so gracious as to show the folks how to set this up. Do you have anything you want to share before we get started and share your screen?
So there's different types of wallet. The one we're introducing to you today is called the Metamask wallet. It's one of the most widely used wallets, I would say, and it's the one I have most experience with. So I'm going to show you briefly how to find it, how to set it up, and show you a quick introductory video. So let's have a look. For you to find Metamask, it is an extension to your browser. So you need to get onto the metamask.io website. So that's really, really important. You can Google it, but make sure it's metamask.io. And once you click on that, this is the page that will open. And it is compatible with different browsers. I'm currently using the Windows Edge browser. That's why it's actually suggesting that to me right here, download for Edge, but it's also compatible with Chrome or Firefox, Opera, Brave. Those are the browsers that it works well with as well. So what you do is when you're on this actual website, you click to download to whichever browser you use, and it will take you straight to the web shop, and where you can then install. Let me just see here. This is where it takes you. To the browser shop, and this is where you can then add the MetaMask extension. And then this cute little orange fox will be added to your extensions on top next to the search bar. I'm going to show you here a short 2-minute video by Metamask, sort of introducing what Metamask is. I thought it was a cute little video. Little cartoon. Let me see if I can get this. There we go.
This is Sam. Sam uses the internet just like the rest of us. Lots of apps she uses seem to be free, but they actually come at a cost. She knows the internet isn't very secure and strangers own her data. Credit cards are stolen, identities get hacked, She has to navigate a maze of ads just to surf the web, and she knows someone is always watching. But she's heard there's a better way. And then Sam sees it. The promise of a new internet, powered by the Ethereum blockchain. An amazing combination of technologies the world is building together that are reinventing how we connect to one another. And it's just within her reach. But to access this new world, she needs the right tools. Meet Metamask, your connection to the new web. Metamask is the tool Sam needs to access this new world. It's a key that connects her to new types of applications. It's a wallet that keeps her data and valuables safe and sound. And it's a shield that protects her from hackers and data collectors. With Metamask, Sam is ready to explore this new internet safely and securely. The possibilities are endless. Sam can use next-generation applications that give control back to the users and the community, own her data and move seamlessly between sites, and send money across the world at a fraction of the cost. Create new organizations with new currencies that bind her communities together. Crowdsource projects and art, or invest in other people's creations. Sound too good to be true? Well, with great freedom comes great responsibility. Sam controls her own identity on this new internet. No more new passwords for every site she visits. Just a secret phrase that controls her accounts. This phrase is her login, her password, and her proof of ownership all wrapped up in one. So Sam has to keep it as safe as she possibly can. Now that she's installed MetaMask, Sam's ready to explore the best version of the internet. Vote, crowdfund, buy stuff, publish writing, make art, hire freelancers. What will Sam do first? Whatever she wants. The internet is hers to explore. Welcome to a new kind of internet. Welcome to MetaMask.
Very cute.
It is, right? Such a cute little cartoon. Okay, so this is just to give you a little bit of an overview. Like Stephanie said, there are so many options of what you can do once you have a digital or a web wallet, whatever it is you want to call it. But the reason it's important at the moment and the reason we're introducing it to you is because we will be using it for the Audacity conference. So we want to keep it as simple as possible. So once you've installed, downloaded it, and added the extension, you will have two options. And I'm not going to take you through the whole process. I'm just giving you a brief summary of it. The two options is either opening an existing wallet or creating a new wallet. And all it will take for you to fill in some of your info, create a password, and then a seed phrase, what in the video was called a secret phrase, will be issued to you. A secret phrase is a 12-word kind of phrase. So obviously the spelling is important as well as the order of the words. And what you need to do with that is just keep that safe. So you want to write that down on a piece of paper and keep it safe. It's sort of, I guess it's your access to your actual digital wallet, because once you lose that, there's nobody else who has a copy of that. So that's super, super important. So that can be called a seed phrase or a secret phrase. And that's pretty much it. Once you've set up your wallet, you will be able to, do you see this now, Stephanie? I'm unsure. Hold on.
I still see that MetaMask screen.
Okay. I want to just open my wallet. I don't know. Do you see it now?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, then I will leave that to another time. And then once you've set that up, you have your wallet. And like what Stephanie is saying, if you are keen on knowing how to buy crypto and different coins and currencies and whatnot, we can go into that at a later stage. But that is not what's necessary for the Audacity conference. All you need to do is simply set up the actual wallet, the way I've taken you through it. And what we can do, if there's a few of you that would like to run through the process with us, we can do a session. And this doesn't have to be a recorded session. We can just do a private in-group session where we set it up together and we walk through the steps with you. It is really, really simple. And yeah, like Stephanie says, once you have that set up, we can take it, follow through with the next step. And you are able to purchase your ticket and have your actual ticket, your token in your wallet, which will allow you to enter into the metaverse, into the on cyberspace that we're setting up. So that's, that's pretty simple. Is there something you want to add on
No, I
to
think
this?
that was a great overview and great intro. Just to remind the folks again that it doesn't require cryptocurrency in order to be able
Yeah.
to purchase. I know that's some people get a little bit around that. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for those of you that are new to all this. It's really just going to be a simple way for you to sign in. Keep the riffraff out, right? Because if you don't have the airdrop ticket, you won't be able to enter the conference. So we can preserve the space that way. And I think if you're ready, do you want to go into your space and take us on?
Yes. Let me open.
So Natalia's going to share something with us. She has her own room in the metaverse, and she has curated a really neat space there that she is going to share with us. So we can take a peek at that. And just to those of you that haven't been following along, we're going to be building out the conference metaverse space over the next 2 months, right, until the conference starts. And we're going to be sharing that with you guys on these weekly calls. So we're going to be, whether it's the whole call or a portion of the call, spending some time in the actual conference space so that you guys can see what it's going to look like, what's going into it, the different things that we're doing in there, just to kind of generate some excitement and get some like real behind the scenes kind of feel. So you sort of, kind of can know what you can expect. And so we're going to be able to share that with you. So just, I'm going to turn this on so you guys can see Natalia's space, this beautiful space that she has set up with her. I'll let you,
Okay.
I'll let you do the tour of your space.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Do you see the click enter round thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is my first gallery that I've set up. So you can see on the top right corner here, this little orange PFP, I guess, profile picture. That is my profile picture that I use in most of my social media accounts, Twitter and whatnot. And Metadibity is my nickname that I use. And so I've connected my wallet already. So I can click enter and it allows me to enter into the room. And you can navigate with your cursor, with your mouse or your cursors. So this is one of the spaces. We are currently looking at different spaces to pick the one we think is most suitable to the actual conference we're setting up. So we haven't quite decided on what room to use for the conference, but this is the one I chose for my personal gallery. I sort of love the open starry sky. And so what I have here on the side, you can see these are some photographies, some of my photography that I've taken here in Switzerland, nearby where I live, on a bridge, and it's taken at the same time. No, not at the same time, at the same place, different times of the day, different, I guess, weather situations and whatnot. So I have put up 6 on this side and 2 more over here. And so you can move back and forth and to the left and right to sort of see them better. What I've also done is a write-up over here, something called B paper, where I actually wrote about my photography. And then I have this cute little tree, baobab tree, that somebody borrowed. These are things you can actually buy. These are sort of digital collectibles, but you can also share them. So a friend of mine owns this, and she shared it with me for me to use in my gallery. Over here, I've put up a painting that I created with an AI software in Monet's style of painting. And what's also really cool is over here, I have Another set of photography I've put together, similar style, same place, different time of year, and I've added a sound to it. So you can see as you approach it, you can hear the background noise, which is cowbells, which is the actual sound that I heard while I was standing on the balcony taking this picture. I went to record the cows. So I've added that, and yeah, I really just think it's really cool. So you can decide if you want the sound to play once you're really close to the picture, or if you want to extend the range, which for me, I've extended it quite broadly so that it starts playing as I approach, or anybody approaches the painting, or the photography in this case. Here I have a similar thing. Instead of just putting up a write-up, I added my voice. So this is me reading it out.
Recharge.
And so you can stand here and have it read to you.
Mother Earth.
Which I thought was pretty cool to do too.
Smiling tree.
So yeah, there's a couple of other things that are hanging
I
here,
release control.
collected
and
from
surrender
friends.
to the flow of love.
And yeah, it's a super cool way to... I've had meetings in here before with friends where we said, hey, let's meet on Cyber and just have a chat and hang out. So that's a really cool thing to do. I've also sent the link. So if it's not a specific event or like our conference, there's no need to token gate it. So there's no need to keep it private, right? So in this case, I can send this link to anybody and they can enter it without having to own a wallet. So that is slightly different. So if you don't token gate it, then yeah, it allows anybody to enter. So I've sent this to my parents, for example, and they just took a little stroll through my gallery. So I find this a pretty cool way to just exhibit some of the things that are dear to you and that you want to share with friends or family. Yeah. Is there anything you want to add to this?
Well, are you okay with publicly sharing the link to your space?
100%.
Do you want to send it to me and I can put it in the chat here? So
Yeah,
people can,
that would be cool.
you can like WhatsApp, you can WhatsApp me.
Yes. Can I write it in the chat myself?
Oh,
No.
you can, yeah. I wasn't sure if you had chat functionality on your end, but absolutely.
It says private chat. Is that just one with you?
That's just with me, actually. So yeah, if you want to send it with me,
Then I'll put it in there.
I forgot we had the private chat function on here.
Okay, great. There you go.
Copy.
Yeah, there we go. I was just wondering if we could have a look at 2 or 3 rooms that we're considering, setting up for the conference.
Absolutely, let's do it.
And maybe we can get people's input on it. Let me see.
So while you do that, I just want to point everyone's attention. If you are on YouTube or Facebook, it doesn't, the chat function doesn't work across every platform that we're currently streaming. But for the Facebook users and YouTube users, I entered the link to Natanya's space on Cyber or the metaverse, depending upon how you want to describe it. For those of you that don't have the chat functionality, it's on Cyber, oncyber.io/intentional. So for those of you on Twitter or LinkedIn, if you want to check out that super cool space that Natanya has curated, I encourage you to do so, because I think that, moving forward, for those of you that maybe are on the fence or not really sure if this is for you, just spending a little time in there and like navigating around and seeing the different things gets people excited and interested. And, it's a little nerve-wracking, I think, when it's like new technology. I've never seen this before. I've never done this before. So you can spend some time, and she's got a super chill space that you can hang out in. So I'm going to...
Yeah, and I mean, in the beginning, it's just silly. I mean, I ran into walls and I did not know how to move around, so you just got to take a bit of time. And the more you do it, the more you get into it.
Yes.
So yeah, there's actually 2 or 3 spaces we're considering for the conference. And let's see, I'm going to see if I find it because there's so many in here. Okay, yes. So one of the spaces we're considering for the conference is called how would you pronounce this, Stephanie? Catacombs.
Catacombs, yep.
Catacombs. Okay. I personally find it a little bit of a dark space, but I'd love to hear your input. So to enter into, this is what we call a portal or a door, I guess, in these spaces. So to enter into one, you need to press E on the keyboard and then it it's always fun to say. And then it enters. Takes a few seconds. Okay, so this is what, catacombs, right? So let me look up. So this is what it looks like. And so see, this now is Elsa's gallery that is public and that anybody can enter. And the person, has displayed their art and curated their space in whatever way they, felt fitting. They've added some music as well. It's a cool space. I think it looks amazing with like big displays. So, I was thinking, to have like a stage in here and have like a big screen where people can watch the presentations, it would work well. But I do find it a little bit dark. I don't know what you think.
I do like it. It's very cool, but I think it is a little on the kind of dark side.
Because you have the water over here.
That would be a clue, right, to the type of space that it is. So
yes,
very cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But picture more for like a an art gallery,
like an underground party or something.
Yeah, great.
Right. Okay. Let me see if I remember how to get out. Okay. So if you want to get out of any space back to where you were, you press F and do the same thing. Walk through the portal, and there you are. Okay, cool. Now let me see if I can find the other one. So that's number one. Okay, and the other one is right next to it. It's called the meditation room. This one is sort of, I feel it's the opposite. It's very bright and it's all white. And I don't know. I think it's super cool. You have like an open sky, right? And I love the brightness of it, like the white. And it could be cool to have like different stalls because this is sort of the middle, and then you have to, in each direction, you can move and go and have a look at art. I do think it's pretty confusing to move around in.
I feel like it would be a little bit confusing, especially first time in there.
That's what I think as well.
So
you do have some people, they would he hang his, or whoever it is, very minimalistic, I feel, how he curated the room, because some people would have paintings all over or art pieces all over. And I think he actually just put sort of at the end of each aisle, he hangs something, I like this because it moves around.
That's very cool.
So yes, it's a special space. It's huge, and it's slightly confusing. So yeah, I don't think this would be my first choice either.
Well, it's fun to look and see what the other options are and what other people are doing.
Right.
And
yeah, I think so too.
Got it.
Okay, let me press again. We'll move through the portal back where we were. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get into a different. Okay. We're back to where. Awesome. Okay. Then there is the other. Oh, yes. The third option is actually the one we're in. Exactly. It's this one. It's called the station room.
Radio station XYZ SNOOP.
This would be the third option that I was talking about, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
So look at this cute little tree. It's the same one I have, but they kept it super tiny. I love how you can play around with these digital. So this is the third option.
Mhm.
So I like it because it's one big space and you have different rooms, right? You have one over there and you have one right here,
I like it.
right? So this would be a room that we could use for exhibitors, for example.
Mhm.
And then we can walk over
Love,
here
show love.
where you could have different walls, maybe. Oh my goodness, all the music is so
A
confusing.
lot going on in there.
It's a, it's a lot. That's the confusing part, right? If there's music playing with so many different art pieces, it can get confusing. And here you see you have these natural dividers within the room, which I think could be pretty helpful and cool. This is where you get in. So when you enter the room, you're over here by this door. So you enter and you're facing this way.
Oh, okay. So that's the entrance.
This is sort of the entrance. And what
So
you
we
see,
we could put the schedule right there,
we could put it right here, right? When people get
right on
in.
that
So
very first wall when you enter.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And my question would just be, we got to figure out where we would put the stage.
DJ Snoop.
I was thinking maybe over here.
Ooh. I like
That's
that.
an option, right? Because this tree is not naturally in here. Somebody placed it. So we could make this room the whole sort of stage area.
Interesting.
Yeah, we got to think about it. I think it will be easier to see it empty.
Empty.
And then start visualizing it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. With someone else's things in there, it gets a little confusing. But
It gets a little bit confusing. Yeah.
That's my top choice right now.
Mine too. Mine too.
And I like the colors in the ceiling. I like the sky coming through there.
That's true. That's natural light. Yeah, you're right.
Nice natural light in the wood floor. I think that, the white, that sort of, that white on white gets a little like, a little much. So I like the kind of wood natural tones.
Yes. Okay. I hear what you're saying.
Warms it up a little bit.
And we could maybe even take some of the wood, either wood pattern or the color of the wood into the walls. With Canva, you can do these really, really cool different patterns or surfaces.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those would be the options.
Yeah, I think that's my top choice. If anyone wants to weigh in the comments, we are all ears. If there's anything,
yep, we're very open to hearing from you. We want you to be included in the process.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, really, it is. Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, so I'm going to stop that share right there. Thank you so much for taking us through that and taking us through your space. That was such a great spot. And I hope all of you, take a moment to check out Natania's space. She has a really, like I said, beautifully curated spot with her, own original works. It's her photography and words and pictures and all of that. So give her some love and check it out. I don't have anything else unless you do.
No, I think for today is great. I think we've covered a lot. And if people have questions, as they go along, just pose them, and we are super happy to answer those, or throughout the week or at our next session. So yeah, that would be awesome. And yeah, I think we got lots of planning to do, and we are busy with a couple of things, landing page and figuring out the tickets and all of that. So yeah, super exciting. Thank you so much, Stephanie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing all that and sharing all that info. So tune in next week. We're here every Friday, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we're going to be building this in public, right? We're going to be building out this space and sharing it with you guys so you guys can be on the journey with us. and get everyone pumped and excited. And we're going to have definitely by next Friday, but before then, we'll have some information on how to get on the wait list for tickets. That will be first step one. We're going to roll out a wait list, and then probably some early bird ticketing for those of you that want to commit and pay early at a reduced rate. And aside from that, I think that's all we have. I'm like so excited. So what are we, Friday, December 2nd? So we've got, like I said, almost 3 months to build this out.
Almost
So,
3 months,
yeah. Oh boy, very exciting. And for those of you that don't know us, we've never done this before.
Yeah.
Never, Natanya has curated her metaverse space. I fooled around with the metaverse space and put a couple of things in there. But we certainly have never rolled out, entire conferences or any kind of large scale metaverse project. So we're really excited to be taking on this challenge and tackling this and bringing you guys all along for the ride. So I hope that you participate and ask questions and get involved. And one more thing before we wrap up. Please reach out to us if you want to set up a wallet and you're nervous. We will absolutely set up a private, again, like not publicly broadcast call. We'll set up a private call on Zoom or whatever to walk you through that so that you're able to do that safely and confidently and not have any nervous feelings about setting up your digital wallet. So thank you all for joining us. And anything else before we go?
That's good. You've covered it. Thank you so much for having me. It was awesome. Love working with you.
Oh, fun. Yeah, it's so much fun when you have a friend to do all this with. Right?
I know. It was so funny. Today, somebody I spoke with her about the conference, and she was like, "Who are you doing it with?" And I wanted to say my IRL friend, my in real life friend, Stephanie. And I was like, "Are we in real life friends?" We've never met in IRL, but I feel like.
Yeah,
I feel like we're like in real life friends. So I'm just going to call you my IRL friend.
I mean, all we do is blow up each other's WhatsApp 25 times.
Exactly.
We have entire conversations with each other in our head and going, did I send her that voice note or did I just think that note? I don't know.
I love it.
Yes, IRL friend for real.
Right.
Yeah, I'm super psyched. Oh, and for those of you that don't, should we announce the keynote speaker?
Ooh.
Or should we say that special?
Or we could say we've secured our keynote.
Secured our keynote speaker. Announced it. To be announced.
Yes,
so
100%. We're super excited to have her. She's amazing. We love her.
So excited, and we hope that you all will be as well. So stay tuned for all the fun stuff we have coming up. And and also just remember about, in addition to watching us build in public, there's going to be opportunities for people that want to be involved beyond just attendance. We're going to have, if you want to be an exhibitor, there'll be opportunities for that as well. So, if you are a business owner or have any reason that you want to get eyeballs on your stuff, keep that in mind. We're also floating around the idea of maybe having a little art gallery, or at least an art, gallery, I guess is appropriate. For our friends that have digital art, for them to display that and really have this be a very empowering space, bring in lots of different influences and talents and empowerment, right? We're all about the empowerment, and that's all I have. That's all I got.
Yeah. And being audacious about
it. Audacious, yeah. And that's the goal. That is the whole thing. That's why we're calling it Audacity. It's about inspiring that sense of awe to spark the passion within you to pursue audacious goals. Like, I don't know, something like holding the first metaversal women's empowerment with no experience whatsoever. I think that qualifies as an audacious goal.
It's pretty audacious.
We practice what we preach, so you got to give us that at least.
100%.
Awesome. Well, have a great weekend, everybody. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time and attention.
We do.
Bye-bye.